Hey guys, this is Philip and welcome to another On the Road. Hey, Laura and I, we're in the Smoky Mountains. We're on a trail. Absolutely beautiful. Love this weather, love the cold. And we're on our way over to Wytheville, Virginia. We're going to be ministering over at Legacy Church. Pastor Brett and Lisa McCleary, great friends, great church, great vision. We're going to have some good meetings this weekend. But as always, I've told you this so many times, when you go to the world to preach the gospel, you get to see the world. And man, the world is a beautiful place. And while I was here, man, I wanted to catch another On the Road. It reminded me of a story I heard a long time ago. It's called The King's Highway. And just give me a second. You know, it was a kingdom. It had a king. There was a road. That road was used by everybody for travel and trade, but it was horrible. It was horrible. We've all been on a horrible road, potholes everywhere, and just stuff was always, getting tousled around. And so the king made a decision. He was going to rebuild that road and do it for his people. And so he did it. And it was awesome. And so the king mandated that everyone come and walk the road together as a celebration of the road. And the king would be waiting on them. And there would be a party and food and drink. And it was just going to be a great, great, great thing. And so everybody showed up. They all walked the road. The king was waiting for them. And I mean, everyone thanked him. Oh, king, thank you so much for the road. And some time went by, and here comes one guy. He was so late. He was way behind. And the king was waiting on him. And he said, "Sir, why are you just now getting here?" And he said, "Well, sir," he said, "while I was walking, there was a mound. There was a mound of dirt and rock, and it was on your road, and I stopped and I moved it off. But king, there's another thing. While I was moving the rock and the dirt," he said, "I found this bag, and I wanted to give it to you because it doesn't belong to me. It was on your road and here." And this big smile came on the king's face, and he opened up the bag, and there were all these gold coins in it. And the king called everyone around, and he said, "This man was the only man out of everyone who stopped and left the road better than how he found it. And I put those gold coins there to give it to the person who would stop and move the rubble off the road." And so he gave the man the coins, and they continued with the celebration. Well, what's the moral to this story? One of our responsibilities in life is to leave the road better than how we found it. So that means three things. Your last name, leave it better than how you found it. Don't you want your ceiling to be your children's floor? Well, that's what your parents wanted for you. Leave your name better than how you found it. Leave your church better than how you found it. It seems like everybody now is an expert on what churches should be and what churches shouldn't be. And everybody's got a ministry of criticism. Well, that ministry doesn't exist. Find a local church. It's not going to be perfect, and leave it better than how you found it. And third, come on, the kingdom. The kingdom. Let's leave the kingdom in the earth better than how we found it. Will somebody leave it better than you? Yeah. Will somebody leave it less than you? Yeah. It's not a competition. Do your part. Leave it better than how you found it. Take care of the King's Highway. We're nearing November. It's almost Thanksgiving. 2021's coming to an end. Leave it better than how you found it. Hey, to finish things out, listen up. We're finishing out in New Iberia, Louisiana, West Monroe, Louisiana, Galveston, Texas. We're finishing out the year. We're heavily booking into the spring right now. Bulgaria in the spring, The Path TV on our YouTube channel. Search PBM Philip Space Baker. And listen, always pray about partnering with Philip Baker Ministries. No way in the world we could do what we do without our partners. Hey, God bless you. Have a great day.